What's happening, everybody? I'm Tyrone Bowman. This is Tyrone Bowman Tonight. According to The Guardian, Sean Diddy Combs has been accused of sexual assault and revenge porn in two new lawsuits. Allegations which rapper and mogul denies follow another lawsuit last week from former girlfriend Cassie, which was quickly settled. So let's get down to the nitty gritty of this story. I'm trying to fix the lighting back here, pardon me, so that everything evens out. Sean Combs, the rapper and mogul known as Diddy, has been accused of sexual assault in two new lawsuits after another he settled last week with former girlfriend Cassandra Ventura, aka Cassie. The first from Joey Dickerson Neal alleges Combs attacked her in 1991 and inflicted, quote, substantial and lifetime injuries as a result of being drugged, sexually assaulted, and abused, and being, quote, the victim of, quote, revenge porn, close quote. That Sean Combs, or P. Diddy, created and distributed, close quote. A representative for Combs has called the claims made up and not credible, purely a money grab. Dickerson Neal was a university student who had previously appeared in a Diddy music video. He invited her to dinner in New York, which she attended reluctantly, and where she alleges he drugged her and then later sexually assaulted her. Because she had been drugged, plaintiff lacked the physical ability or mental capacity to fend Combs off. She also alleges Combs filmed the sexual encounter and showed it to acquaintances, causing her to be subsequently hospitalized with depression. Lawyers for Dickerson Neal said she was moved to make the allegations after Ventura made hers. Ventura alleged multiple assaults over the span of a decade, describing a cycle of abuse, violence, and sex trafficking. Combs denied the allegations, and the pair made out an out-of-court settlement the following day, which each described as amicable. Rolling Stone reports another lawsuit has been filed by an unnamed woman listed in the suit as Jane Doe, who alleges Combs and musician Aaron Hall raped her and a friend in 1990 or 1991. After the women were invited back to Hall's apartment following a music industry event, Doe said Combs coerced her into having sex, and afterwards, Hall barged into the room, pinned her down, and forced Jane Doe to have sex with him. Doe says her friend, who is not involved in the filming, claims she had been forced to have sex with Combs and Hall in another room. Doe alleges that Combs visited where the pair of women were staying a couple of days later and physically assaulted her, choking Jane Doe to the point that she passed out. The lawsuit alleges. The woman says she later sought medical treatment to heal from the trauma. Combs and Hall have not yet responded to the lawsuit, and ladies and gentlemen, The Guardian has contacted representatives for each for comment. So, the pair of lawsuits have been filed thanks to the Adult Survivors Act in New York State. Normally, incidents occurring in the early 1990s would have happened too long ago to meet the statute of limitations placed on civil lawsuits, but the act passed in 2022 created a year-long window where those limitations were lifted. That window closes on Friday, meaning that numerous lawsuits have been filed in recent days, including a number against powerful men in the industry, or the music industry. Producer and mogul Jimmy Jovan, founder of Interscope and the successful Beats headphone brand, was accused of sexual abuse and harassment by an unnamed woman, with his lawyers saying they were shocked and buffed by the claim. Guns N' Roses frontman Alex Rose was accused of a violent sexual assault in 1989 against a model, Sheila Kennedy, with his lawyers describing the allegations as fictional. So, other lawsuits this week outside the music industry include ones made against New York City Mayor Eric Adams, comedian Bill Cosby, actor Jamie Foxx, and fashion photographer Terry Anderson. In a separate video, I will read that particular article in detail. I'll keep you updated. I'm Tyrone Bowman. Never surrender, never quit.